Hey guys, we're going to talk about the fourth region in Georgia, which is the Piedmont. So let's recap. There's 5 regions in Georgia, okay? There's the Plateau, the Ridge Valley, the Blue Ridge Mountains, the Piedmont, and the Coastal Plains. But today we're just going to talk about the Piedmont, okay? Just the Piedmont today. So let's get into it. The fourth region is the Piedmont. Now, the Piedmont is where I live, Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, so when I go outside, I'm in the Piedmont. It is located in the central part of the state, and the Piedmont makes up about 30% of the state's land. Okay, about 30% is right here in the Piedmont. Okay. Now, before we move to our next region in Georgia, let's jot down some notes about the Piedmont. So you go ahead, take out your notes, and let's write down a couple of them. Let's write down that it's in central Georgia. It has rolling hills, makes up 30% of Georgia. The capital city is Atlanta, and there are lots of people here. We need to close Atlanta. Very good. Now, let's talk about the habitat real quick. Now, a habitat is a place where a plant or animal lives. Okay? Habitats provide food, water, and shelter for animals. Habitats found in Georgia exist in the mountains, rivers, lakes, marshes, swamps, and coastal areas. Each environment provides different habitats for all types of plants and animals. For example, animals in the mountainous region live in habitats with lots of trees that provide shade and shelter, and rivers and streams to drink water from. Habitats constantly change as environments around them change, okay? So they don't stay the same. When the environment around them changes, the habitat changes. A little cause and effect there. Now let's talk about the plants and animals of the Piedmont region, okay? So we just discussed what a habitat was. Now we're going to get specific about the plants and animals and their habitats in the Piedmont region, okay? In the Piedmont region, habitats for plants and animals are found in forests, lakes, and rivers. Bobcats, deer, squirrel, ducks, cardinals, possums are some of the animals found in the region. Squirrels, birds, hawks, all type of things. The forests in these regions produce wide variety of trees, including pine, oak, and hickory, peach, pecans. The plants and animals are accustomed to hot summers and milder winters. Some of the Georgia's well-known rivers run through this region and provide habitats for a variety of fish like the Chattahoochee River. And you may have a river or stream close to your house. My home has a stream right down the street, providing habitat for plants and animals. So here are some land animals in the Piedmont. So we have raccoons. I've actually never seen a raccoon. I've seen plenty of possums, but no raccoons. And we have white-tailed deer, which is the smallest deer in North America. I've seen plenty of those. And this is a red fox. It hunts alone or in small family groups. So out of these 3 animals, I've only seen one. Hopefully you've been able to at least see 2. Here's some more land animals. We have a squirrel. Everyone sees that. I've seen some rabbits. There's that possum, some bats, and birds. Now, let's talk about the animal adaptations. Now, remember, adaptation is a change. So let's see if our article goes into a little bit more detail. So animals adapt to their surroundings through their behavior habits and use of body parts. There are many animals in Georgia that live in or near bodies of water, with one being a beaver. A beaver's wide tail and webbed feet help it adapt because those body parts allow it to navigate easily through the waters and swim fast, okay? In Georgia, the bald eagle has adaptations like keen eyesight and claws to help it capture and kill small prey that's on the ground. All animals must have self-defense, adaptations, like camouflage or sharp teeth to survive against humans and other animals. So sometimes humans are a threat to animals, and some of them have adapted to us as a threat to them to survive. Now let's look at some plant adaptations. Plant features that allow them to live and survive. So plants can survive hot summers and cold winters. Some, not everyone. Aggressive growing plants with long vines called kudzu. Their trees have thick bark to protect against cold winters, insects, and animal invasion. Some have thick barks, also protecting against trees drying out. And deciduous trees drop leaves and fall to minimize water loss. Types of plants include, but are not limited to, kudzu, pine trees, oak trees, hickory trees, dogwood trees. Very good. And then here are some Piedmont plants. There's that kudzu. And if you've ever driven through Atlanta, you have seen the kudzu, okay? There's the pine trees, there's the oak trees, hickory trees, and dogwood trees. So plant adaptations include certain qualities and behaviors plants develop in order to survive in different environments. So as we're going from slide to slide, you'll see that we're discussing the animal adaptations of the Piedmont. Now we're going to discuss the plant adaptations of the Piedmont, okay? Plants adaptations are needed for plants to withstand certain weather conditions, okay? Because we have 4 seasons, so the plants want to be able to get through every single one. For example, a cactus has adapted to desert life by having deep roots that absorb water buried far below the surface. Plants also need sunlight to survive, so those in thick forests have adapted by growing bigger leaves, which makes it easier to capture sunlight. Plants also need protection against animals, so some plants have thorns like roses have thorns, or poison ivy, that is painful to animals. Okay, so those are some adaptations so they can survive because they want to live too. So that is it for the Piedmont region of Georgia. Okay, so make sure you go back, reread, because great readers reread, and go back over the information so that you're clear on the Piedmont, the 4th region of Georgia. Till next time, bye.